What is up, you guys? Tara here with Power Mom. I hope you are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, and I'm going to give you the secret question here. The secret question is, does it matter? And I'm going to circle back to how you use this in the land of excuses, because we all have them, okay? And really what an excuse is a lie that we tell ourselves, no matter what topic it is. So I'm going to go through the excuse of working out, but this could be through the excuse of why your relationship is suffering. It could be the excuse of why you can't find another job or why you don't want to find another job. It could be the excuse of why, your kids are having challenges. Like, there can be an excuse about every single thing. I'm going to use simple one about working out because I think a lot of you are going to resonate. And using the does it matter is a really, really easy way to understand if you're telling yourself an excuse or if it's real and you just don't care. Okay. So first off, we're going to lose the excuse mentality because they are toxic to you and there's limiting beliefs. And guess who is the only person telling you these things? You. Like, you are in control of telling yourself this stuff, and then yourself believes it, and then you say it, and then you think it's real. We are trying to convince ourselves about why it is we cannot accomplish something that we've already said that we wanted to do. It's really, really strange. So there are some that are super grand, right? Grand excuses that we've been talking about that are really more of a mindset shift of I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, this is never going to work for me. There are also these little ones that seem to creep in and take over us all the time. It's too hot. Well, so what? Like, what does that mean? Like, you're going to do extra sweating? You may be a little lightheaded? Well, drink some water. It's too cold. Yep, that's uncomfortable. I know. Go bundle up, right? I'm too fat. Well, maybe that's more the reason you need to be working out. I'm too tired. Maybe that's more the reason you need to be working out, right? There's a million different things of the it's to this, it's to that, I can't because I don't have time. That's another big one. And maybe it's that you're setting yourself up for too much at one time. So if you're saying like, I'm going to go do 45 minutes to an hour of working out, but you know that that's not even possible, you've already created a limitation for yourself because that is not possible. So instead of 45 minutes, maybe it's just starting off with 10 minutes. And how do you find those 10-minute increments? See, I just eliminated the excuse for you of I don't have time, because we all have time. It's one, how we choose to use it. And maybe you don't have as much time as somebody else. Okay. But if you turn these things around, you can figure out what's going to actually work for you. So here's the secret question. All right. If you've already committed to yourself, like, I'm going to work out, and you know the whys behind it. So this is the first things, if you've been following these videos, is what's the why behind it? Why? Because I want to have more energy. Because I want to feel good about myself. Because I want to be strong. Because I want to hold my shoulders up high and be confident. I want to be a better role model for my kids. I want to be a better leader. I want to be a better lover. I want to be a better partner. Okay, you've identified the why you want to do the thing. And then what's happening is you're giving yourself excuses about why you can't do the thing, right? So if the thing that we're talking about right this second is you're going to start working out, well, we have to make sure that we're putting the thing in the box that we can commit to. So if you're not a morning person and you say you're going to work out at 5 o'clock in the morning, you've already set yourself up for failure and you've limited yourself, and therefore you're not going to believe that you can do it, right? So instead, you need to find out and figure out the system and the place where you are going to work out. So in Power Mom VIP, this is one of the very first things that we take you through is your weekly game plan. What does that look like? Because it's not cookie cutter for every single person, right? There are people in Power Mom VIP that are nurses, doctors, they're on the front line, they're getting up, they're having to leave their home at weird kind of all hours of the night, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Then we have some stay-at-home moms, right? Where their main job in the morning is to get everybody out the door, feeling good about themselves, clothed, cleaned, teeth brushed, and a great meal to go. And then it can be your time. We have people that work from home that start and sit at the desk at 9. Maybe it is that you take your time during lunch. Like, there are all different ways to work this. Okay. But it has to, one, fit for you. Two, you've got to commit to it. And three, it has to be realistic, or you're going to come up with every excuse about why you cannot do it versus the reasons why you can. So I'm going to get back to the does it matter in a second, but the first thing you need to do is have a really honest conversation with yourself and say, these are the things I want to do and why, right? And this exercise works for whether you want to get a new job, whether you want to have a better relationship with your spouse, with your kids. No matter what the topic is, this works for all of it. And so the does it matter is if you've committed that you want to work out and you know all your reasons why, and then you go like, I'm not going to do it today because it's too hot. And then you ask yourself, ready for the secret question, does it matter? And if you kind of go like, oh, you're a little squirmish, like, man, it does matter, and I'm feeling kind of guilty and I don't feel good about myself, then that was an excuse that you made because the thing actually matters to you. Okay? If you say to yourself, does it matter? And your body's like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. Then you've just relieved yourself of that and you're not using an excuse. Okay? We talk to moms all the time, and I can tell you most conversations are excuses, and I'm just being real with you. Okay? I have to go to work too early. It's too hot. It's too cold. My daughter, my friend won't work with me anymore. My family's not working out. Like, there is every excuse in the book other than you saying, this is when I'm going to do it, no matter what, and I'm committing to myself. So the secret question with all of this is, does it matter? And you'll be able to determine if you're making excuses or just relieve yourself from it and let it go. All right. I hope this helps. If you want, type your what you think your biggest excuses are below, or what are the things that are hindering you so much? Is it time? Is it energy? Is it lack of knowledge? What is it? And then if you don't know what the next step is, I'm giving you permission right now to reach out to say, I need help. Like, that's totally okay. But to keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results, that's not okay. All right? So I hope this helps you. I hope this inspires you. Rid the excuses. Stop telling yourself the things that are not true and start taking action. Talk to you soon. Bye.